Hi, today I'm going to talk to you about how to make your Valentine a charcuterie board, and it will make any evening special. So this particular board is going to be for an after school, after work snack, and I'm making it for my two Valentines, my husband and son. Any charcuterie board is going to be perfect because it's going to contain all of the items that you and your family love. And one of the first and most important things is to find a good base. Pamper Chef offers several varieties of things that could be good for a charcuterie board, including our pizza peel. We also have our charcuterie board, also known as a Lazy Susan. This is for when you want to share. A lot of people working around it. It can turn, or you can stop it and it won't turn. We also have one of my favorites, which is our pizza peel. This is our white pizza peel. Which is great for not only making pizza, but also making a pretty substantial size board. So because our board is going to be kind of a medium size, it's not a huge dinner board or a small snack board, it's kind of somewhere in between, we're going to go with the pizza peel today. So let me grab that. These two things over here. And generally with charcuterie boards, you want to try to find a variety of foods that you and your family like, but that are also a little bit different. So for us, we don't often eat a lot of meats like this, hard salami or deli pepperoni, usually just on pizzas. So for this board, we're going to do some little roses made out of hard salami. So I want to show you one that I've already done. Over here, and then I'm going to show you how to make this. So it just gives your board a nice little pop and a little artistic flair, and you won't believe how easy this is. All you need is a wine glass and about 4 or 5 pieces of salami. So we're going to do, what you do is you fold it in half over your glass rib. And then you take the next piece and you find the middle spot and you fold it over the glass rim. And you do that until you have completely circled your wine glass. Now you can do this with any kind of glass, even shot glasses. I happen to like the wine glass because I think it makes a good size rose. But you just have fun with it and do whatever you like. And believe me, there are people that do this a lot better than I do. But the point is it's going to be yours, and you make it fun. So you see it kind of comes a little bit loose, but you can tighten it. You can make it, come together by pushing the ends in, squeezing those in a little bit. So we're just going to put these around our board like so. I'll probably make about 3 of them, and we'll see how much room we have. So you can see the pizza peel here is pretty substantial size, and for more than just, pulling pizzas out of the oven. We also have a variety of crackers over here. I like to go to the deli section of our store and try to find some that are a little bit different. So I have a rosemary variety, and I have some little sea salt grilled toasts, little crostinis, and I'm going to show you what we put on those. And then just some traditional buttery Toll House, because I think those go great with anything, any kind of cheese, any kind of little special seasoning that you have. So you can make them small, tiny, or you can kind of make them a little bit larger and more open. It's just your rose, your decision. So I think that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to show you one that is a pepperoni, and you can see it's a little bit different yet than the salami, but the same basic rule applies. You can see it doesn't stick as much as the salami, but some people may not like salami, or I could probably do it with ham or turkey as well. I just haven't tried that. Like I said, we like to do something that's a little bit different. So you can see here that it's going to have a slightly different look. So we're going to stick that over here. And sometimes it's good to have a little variety, right? You can see different colors and different textures of your board. So that's our very first 4 little roses. And the next thing we're gonna do, your hands might be a little bit greasy, we're gonna go ahead and put our toasts and our crackers out. So actually, no, we're gonna do the cheese. For this, I have 2 different kinds of cheeses. I bought a Havarti dill. Again, that's something a little bit different, but gives you a little bit of extra seasoning, something with a little kick. And then I bought a, this one is a honey goat cheese. So it's soft. It's gonna go great with our Pampered Chef raspberry habanero sauce. So let's just start with the goat cheese. And I'm just gonna pull it out. What you can do is put it whole like that, or you can cut or slice different pieces out of it and just have it ready to be picked up, which is what I'm going to do here. And you can play around with it. Don't worry if it comes apart or it's not exactly what you want. So we're going to show you here how these little pieces will look. And all right, so what you can do is put this in the middle and pour your habanero sauce in that or over that. Let's see. My hands are
I can open that, Mom.
Greasy. That's okay. Got my son videotaping here. Here, I'm gonna give it to my husband. It's a family effort. And so we're gonna do that cheese, and then I made these little Havarti hearts, and we're gonna stick those around here too in different places. So you get a little surprise cheese with a heart theme. All right, one of the other things that we're going to do is, I like savory. So we're gonna put some olives on there. But let me go ahead and throw some little crostinis on. Thank you for opening that. One of the spices or seasonings that I got recently is a tomato bruschetta. So you can see it's got a lot of olive goodness in there, olive oil and sun-dried tomatoes. So we're going to give it a stir here and use a spreader. Doesn't matter what kind of spreader that you have. And just put this on top of the crostini. And again, don't worry if it's not perfect. The object is that your family's gonna love it because it is made from the heart and by you with love. So, you know, these are little savory bites that are gonna taste great with our other items here. And you might wanna leave some of them plain, but I like to go ahead and load them up here. Now, goat cheese is great with honey as well. So a lot of times you can find some really good honey slices, but we're gonna go ahead and put the habanero in our bowl. We're not gonna use too much because the great thing about this habanero sauce is it's good over cheese or with cheese. You can see our little pepperoni kind of fell on us, but that's okay.
I'll always eat them.
That's right. You can. All right, so let me get some other crackers out here. These are the Rosemary Crackers. And so this one broke, so we're gonna lay that off to the side. We're just gonna kind of lay this around our board. Let's see, and I'm gonna grab some of these. And again, you can also make some where you put some of the cheese on the cracker and have it ready to grab as well. So we might play around with that too. So I will take a piece of cheese there and just kind of load it there with that. And we're gonna take an olive. This one is a little bit special because it has been marinating with spices. So that's one of the great things about a charcuterie board like this, is you're going to get a little pop of something different, you know, something that you just don't normally get on an everyday basis. So it makes things a little fun and unique for you and your family. So the other thing that I found, well, let me go ahead and put them, I got some mixed nuts here. So we're gonna spread some of those around our board as well. These do not have any kind of special flavoring. So they're just plain nuts. But I did buy some that are special, and these are caramelized pecans. So you can see they're a little bit rich and dark, and I tried one, sampled one before we started the video just to make sure it tasted good, and it was delicious. It's sweet, slightly salty, and just all around great taste. Something else that was a little different that I bought this time are some hand-dipped dark chocolate figs. So figs are something that's a little unique and different anyway, and so it goes really well with our tray here of delicacies, at least delicacies for our family. So we like to have some fun with that. The other thing I have are some chocolate covered cranberries, and I chose these because these have a nice red color to them, so they bring just a little bit different sort of look to your board. And so we're gonna pop those on. So every time, everything you pick up here, and this makes a great party tray for watching the game or just a movie night with your family. So, no. And finally, we can't forget the chocolate kisses or hearts or hugs. So we're just gonna spread some of those around here too, so we know it's a Valentine spread, right? Whatever you make is going to be magical and perfect, and you can see it all comes together, and it may not be perfect, but it's perfect for your family. So hope you enjoyed this little demonstration, and you have a great Valentine's Day with those that you love.